Well, where international football is concerned, there is no grander occasion than this. Brazil against Argentina speaks for itself, not just in South America, but across the entirety of the planet. Of course, the nature of the rivalry has gone through many changes over the years, but in any given year, in any given era, this is considered in these parts the ultimate game. It is bigger than a derby. It is one nation, one great footballing nation pitted against another. Each have had their days of glory, each have had their days of huge disappointment, each have supporters and patriots who expect the best, and there is only room for one winner. The incredibly futuristic Arena MRV, definitely one of the most aesthetically pleasing, distinctive arenas anywhere in the world. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
There's the whistle. Richarlison. Out to the right. Ah, that's a fine interception. Romero.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Richarlison, is very easy on the eye. Okay, he may not be as expressive as some of his more illustrious compatriots, but nonetheless effective. He could improve.
Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Paredes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Molina. And it's Paredes. Tagliafico. First quarter of an hour gone. Argentina are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Interesting ball. No, he refuses to take the bait. Richarlison had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Ball's gone out of play. Molina. And here's Messi. McAllister. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Rafinha. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Paul. And that should get the job done. Now it's Richarlison. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Paredes. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Crossed in. Good read, needed to be. He's going for goal! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's... Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Tagliafico really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Argentina finding their passes. Tagliafico. De Paul. Messi. Molina. Messi. And the finish! That's got him rattled. Corner number 2 then. In for a header! Saved it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Rafinha. For Joelinton. Rafinha. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Martinez. Molina. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Argentina deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. For De Paul. Molina. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's Neymar! And what a be quick to recover this. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. McAllister. Chance here to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Joelinton. De Paul. And it's Messi. Argentina are still that goal to the good. Played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. Tagliafico does well to stand firm and defend it. Paredes. Romero. So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread it left. Hits one! There's a goal! Brazil are back in business. Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Paul, can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Decent hit! It goes to show he is human after all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, what about it? Argentina are hurt by just about the final punch. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Martinez. Tagliafico. That's Paredes. Now that's well seen too. De Paul. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good spread.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had it taken off him. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Neymar. That'll be a throw.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11, camisa 9. Deixando o campo.
Joelinton. The final 5 minutes.
Camisa 19. Teremos uma substituição.
Neymar. He's beaten the offside trap. Climbs up big. Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Fernandez. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
McAllister actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that is that. Argentina pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.